warehouse and lots. We were selling warehouse and lots during the time. So we sold warehouses to our clients in Manila. But since these companies are operating in Manila, they don't have somebody to manage the warehouses here, which a portion of them were used and some were rented out. Like our client, like Republic Glass, Republic Aside Glass. So they bought five units of warehouses, but they were only using 2, so they rented out the 3. So we were the one running the 3 warehouses. Kita ang mangita o tenant, prepare o lease contracts, mo visit from time to time sa warehouses for repairs and maintenance, and then unahin mga complaints sa atong tenants, kita sad ang
repair
doolon sa mga reklamo. Example kanang naami unit na medyo na ay mga busot na ato. Pag ingon aron gali ang panahon, basta kami kuyaw-kuyawan ba? Ay, nawag na si Tito na ito rectify. So, diba? So, one way or the other in our practice as real estate brokers, maabot ang point na we manage properties. Okay? There are buyers, you have buyers who are buying condominiums. Palangitan, if they buy 5 units and condominiums, but all these units are just for rent, or only few of them will be used, then you will be asked to manage the remaining units. Like I have a friend whose investor is based in the US, and they bought 7 units of condominiums in one property project in along Katipunan Avenue in near Ateneo. So they are renting out the units. So somebody has to manage those units in the absence of the owners who are based in the States. So, one way or the other, in the course of our practice, you will reach a point where you also have to manage properties. That's why we have to come up with very, very basic knowledge of property management. Or, for instance, you have a friend who developed a subdivision. It's not big subdivisions, unlike Maria Luisa subdivision. So, unlike the Terrazas, you can see. So unlike the British land subdivision, but my friend will do small subdivision, consisting of say 30, 50 lots. And then you are also asked to manage the subdivision for him. Di ba? So of course, this management aspect, kung ikaw ang manage, nakin na yung fee, di ba? In our case, ang among budiga, mag-manage, ang among yung fee is for every year of rental, we have a 1-month rental commission. So instead of paying us monthly, we are receiving 1-month rental commission. Diba? 12 man na. Ang rental 12 months man na. Kung sira ang gawaton sa tagiya, ang sa tuwa. Mawita ang manager. No. So, mao sa naiban, tabo mo na ikalaghanan nga practice. So, actually, Brad, ikaw ang exclusive broker to rent out those properties that are for management, but you will also get, instead of monthly compensation, you will get 1-month rental commission. So if there is another broker who will find a tenant for your managed property, then you will just tell him, sige, tumana lang ka sa 1 month. Okay? You have 1/2 of the rental. I share 1/2 of the rental. Now, of course, the cost of maintenance also, like kung may payo, i-charge gihapon sa tagiya. This is how to account. Okay? Now, kaya ang mga simple nga management. Now, the very objectives of property management actually is asset preservation and protection. You know, every real estate investment, there is value that has to be preserved. Okay? Because when it is an investment, there is an expected rate of return. Okay? If the asset deteriorates over the years, okay, ang iyang rate of return makagamay. So that's why ang management kinahanglan nga atong ma-preserve ang value sa asset. Okay? So the 3 are the very purpose of property management: asset preservation and protection, value enhancement measures, and happiness and satisfaction to stakeholders. Now, To talk about subdivision, kung anong you hear are ceiling subdivision. Gan, di ba? Okay. Have you read the deed of restrictions in the subdivisions you are seeing? Bagyo, no? Bagyo, no? Ano man? Yun ang basa, deed of restrictions. Eh, nga, ngayon ayaw, taas mo yung kayo, bakpag yun, di ba? Okay. Kunya, sa labi na ang atong mga buyers, di kita isa mo bother o basa sa deed of restrictions. Ngayon na sila, o sige, asama mo siya, kupirma. Sige lang, pirma lang po, ba? Okay. Kunya na siya mo basa, kuna na siya problema. Ay, we have a family friend. Ani paling kung sa kasabili sa naka-operasyon. Kunya, nabuhat na siya, of course, alam po niya ang ipalit. Pero na lang sila sa deed of restrictions, pinag-reading it. Later on, nag-expand sila silang unit. Okay? Without getting the permit from the developer. Okay? Once nakibaw na, any expansion and the alteration of the unit will require a permit from the developer. Okay? So, ilang ibuhat, may naaraman likod sa balay. So, di mo nakita, pangan, nagdagdag. Likod doon ang total station. This spent about 250,000. Now, later on, itawag ang ilang attention sa homeowners association. Okay? Kay they violated the deed of restriction. The kind of extension they were introducing into the property is not in accord with the rules and regulations and the deed of restriction. So, ito po, may lawyer na, at wah, hindi sila, ilan dito ba? Imagine, at least 250,000. Okay? Putting that extension, and you did not even consult for deed of restriction, even the architect, the architect who did the plan for the extension, personally, it happened to me. Ako ang broker. I was selling Green Hills. Green Hills na daw. Guys, Green Hills, yan as an old subdivision. Sila ni Mrs. Abilis. Di ba na siya? Okay. So, I sold 4 lots. Okay, to Hajab. So, Filipina, okay. So, ako, I did not bother. I know that the deed of restriction, there was a deed of restriction. But, you know, since this is an old subdivision, I did not even bother to read the deed of restriction. But I know that in the title, there was an annotation referring to, there was an entry of the deed of restrictions in the title. So, referring to the deed of restriction. So, I did not bother to read the deed of restrictions. Anyway, the lots I was selling was already second ownership. It's not from the developer. If I remember right, I sold 4 lots, 2 in the name of Emilio Osmeña, which is State Osmeña, and the other one is in after Luis Abuelis. So, Filipina married to a Japanese. So immediately they put up a house, a big house, because there was 4 lots. Okay? And then they constructed the swimming pool. Now, when we started excavating the swimming pool, they were already cementing the sides of the swimming pool, including the tiles na lang ang kulang. Then their attention was called by the homeowners association. Hindi ka lang pwede mabuhat o pabali yung swimming pool without the knowledge of the homeowners association. Dili pa yung pwede mabuhat o si control na house, outdoor floor. So, mana, ako na sa Jorving, sa port, na. Then, we knew that the other Agumacruan, they are also have a case na nag-iiha ang sa owner, violate nila. Now, but, aroma, dili madakta sa kaso, yareglo, ano siya, bayaran na lang, but ako na po dito, mabayad, diba? Now, even architect journal, the architect who planned the house did not matter to read the legal instruction. Okay? Oh, is that the video? So, now, why I am talking about deed of restriction? Because deed of restrictions, the intention of deed of restriction is to to preserve certain aspect of the subdivision. To preserve the asset. Nga dili mag ang lugar dili mahimong sulit. Ano na mo lugar? Kung tanawon niyo ito tanan ng atong intersection sa mga balay. Di ba? Di ka home, example. I'm very familiar with. Kung tanawon niyo dito sections na not allowed, sani, matindahan. Ano na ito commercial? But if you look at the subdivision, di ba? Ang dahil nag-movie na. Yahay nagbuhat ng tindahan, di ba? Hotel filling station, hotel with cafe, parlor. Sari-sari store, di ba? The sidewalks are even used as one, di ba? Karang parkinganan, supposedly, dili na. Na problema may ana, we were doing Villarizon. Okay? This is the second project of, it was the first project of DICAO, which is Bilpag in Manila. After we were successful in Bilpag, our next project was, during time, I was mostly working for DICAO. So we came in with Villarizon. Tanawan namin mong Villarizon. Ang imong sidewalk, are not used as sidewalks, di ba? Ang tanan na nagbalay ang anang sidewalks, doon sa tindahan, yan pamitang niya ang mga sakos ng bugas, di ba? Mga baril, mga umaligay sa kanang tatwaks manok, di ba? Ang tanan nila, di ba? Ang mga tao, hindi na gagamit sa sidewalk. Di ba? All the people inside the division, all the pedestrians walking along the streets, along the sidewalk. Okay? So, problema kami. So, ang ibuhat, ang extension, yan sige mong yung violate. Ano na lang ang sidewalk na lang, hindi na lang natin sinubuhan sa quality. Yan daw. Ipadaka na mo ang carriageway, instead of carriageway, it's only 6 meters. You see carriageway, that's the actual road. Then, the sidewalk. So, amo na lang ituman ang carriageway nga 8 meters. Kunya, ang sidewalk, isuod na lang sa carriageway. Pero, ibadlisa na mong pintal, kaya ko na lang sidewalk. Ano ba, kaya ano, orang magyapon, ano magyapon mga miskasada? So, wag yapon min sulbat sa problema. So, when we did Dika Tongkel na, Manila, ito na rin good. Okay? Ang imo na mo, ang among main road, ang mga balay sa main road, dili ka tubang sa main road. Ang talikod. Oo, tayo mo. Tayo mo, diba? Talikod sa main road. Ano man? Aron, ang ilang CR, ko'y nakadaot sa main road. So, ba't ang tindahan, bring yung CR? Nasulbat na mong problema. So, limpyo kayo mong main road. Wala na maninda. Ano man? O niya, ang buhatan o tindahan sa kawas na moral talipapa. Okay,
commercial.
Ito na yung mga units na mong baligya as mixed use. Hindi nila buhat ng residential, pwede sila ilang ginong commercial. O niya, katong talipapa, ang ipaulit na mo o cooperative of homeowners, yan sila ang magpaabang dito sa talipapa. Ano dito na naminda? Kanya katong main road na mo, awlim yun na kayo. Kaya wala na may muablis ng balay na mabat o tindahan. Kaya puros man likod. Mga na, okay? So, mga na ang experience. So, now the reason why I'm talking about the deed of restriction, because the deed of restriction, ang purpose ana is only to enhance the development. But sometimes it is more often violating than followed. Diba? So, mag-discuss ganito ang development, talk about property development, dito magsugod ang issue sa property management. Okay? Sa planning palandaan sa subdivision, sa planning palandaan sa condominium, sa planning palandaan sa office or commercial building, it is BPO building, ang issue on property maintenance starts from the planning. Okay? Para sa talagang ingon, may ako, sabi ko, full bad din problema na ito, like, the chaotic Villarizon. So, diba? So, dito ka lang narawan, nag-brainstorm ng ano yan itong buhaton, diba? So, the property management issue starts from the planet. Karon, unsa may mga train